Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading for mid-January. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm not going to focus on love. I'm not going to focus on love, Scorpio. At least I'm going to try. Because I've had it with love readings, and the minute I try to do a career-based reading or a health-based reading, the Lovers shows up, the Two of Cups shows up, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to diversify my reading style. I'm trying to generalize it a little bit more. So please bear with me. We'll see what pops up. And of course, if love shows up, I'm not going to ignore it. I've decided to get back to the basics a little bit. I'm using the wisdom of the oracle and my light seers after what feels like years, because there was this itch. I just felt like I needed to, everything happens for a reason. Now I'm going to be freestyling your spread today, starting off with these oracle cards. Towards the end, I will be rolling some dice to get initials and sun signs and angel numbers for you, so make sure you stick around for that. All right, we have number 29, breathe. How beautiful is this card? Right, I'm getting that typical metaphor of the lotus having to grow in really muddy soil and suffer a little bit before it can fully bloom into this beautiful flower. But there's something about hangman energy coming through here where patience is required, where this is a time for non-action for you, Scorpio, particularly because your ruler has made a generational transit from Capricorn to Aquarius after 15 years, right, for the next 20. So it's like your mentor, your ruler is going through a bit of an upheaval. So it's possible that that energy will be reflected onto you as well. So the best thing to do right now is to surrender. Even though Pluto's not counted in our solar system anymore, poor thing, the energy of Pluto is still very potent, maybe as much as Saturn's, right? And we have Treasure Island, beautiful. This is about, of course, carrying your home on your back, but it is also about appreciating everything that you have been blessed with. There are coins as well as hearts, right? So this talks about appreciating the love in your life, appreciating the material comforts in your life. Maybe beautifying your home for some of you, right? Instead of taking action outwards, maybe that home is literally your home, or it's you, your body. This could be changing up your routine. This is maybe exercising, right? Hydrating more, drinking 4 liters of water, whatever. But this is about appreciating the constants in your life, your body and your soul being two of them. And meditation, body, mind, spirit, right? Hydrating all three of those. Okay, interesting start. I like it. I hope that was general enough. We have number 29 and the number 9, so these could be significant numbers for you. I'm also getting the more grateful you are for something, it's just going to multiply. Like gratitude is of primal importance right now for you, Scorpio. We have Judgment. There you are, Scorpio energy, number 20. The Emperor, number 4. Interestingly, I was talking about a home, right? That is what the Emperor kind of represents if you consider the numerology of the card. Oh, the King of Pentacles wanted to show himself. The Ace of Wands, beautiful energy. Very disconnected from your oracles though, so I wonder if this is you or it's somebody else. That's a lot of major arcana, Scorpio. We have the Fool. The Nine of Wands, which has been showing up a lot. Ooh, powerful bloody card. The Tower. This is Pluto. Six of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. We did see the King of Pentacles that wanted to flip over. We have the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. I'm getting a lot here. For some of you, I'm getting with Judgment that something came back to life. Okay, there was almost a release, a relief regarding something. You may have been holding on to some kind of hope here. You may have been holding your breath, right, for something to come to fruition again. And I think that it did, right? It's almost like, if you think about oxygen, I was thinking of the right metaphor, it makes sense. If you think about oxygen, we take it for granted, right? Till we can't breathe. Till someone forces us to hold our breath, that oxygen becomes the most important thing in our lives, right? I feel like it took losing something for you to realize how important it is to you. And again, this could be related to someone you're connected to as well. With judgment, we have the Fool, card number 0, which is Uranus energy. And Uranus is moving direct, thankfully, on the 27th of January. So there will be no unhappy surprises anymore. There will just be surprises that we will be prepared for. But something came back to life here. And I feel like with the 6 of Cups, I'm not going to go deeper. I know I saw a lot of cards at the bottom, but they just confused me. They were very disconnected. So I'm just going to talk about the 6 of Cups. It's something that brought at least your soul, a lot of peace. This could be a relationship. It could be a career opportunity. It could be an exercise routine. It could be anything. Right? But it's almost like your mind, body, spirit are being rehydrated, right? Now, the Emperor with the 9 of Wands is throwing me off a little bit. The Emperor is card number 4, which is the 4 seasons, the 4 cardinal directions, things that are very unchanging in our lives, right? Very constant, like Treasure Island. So there is a priority being put here into things that are very stable for you. And with the 9 of Wands, it is also possible that some of you may have lost strength keeping whatever this is afloat. I'm getting afloat because of, well, the turtle. You may have lost strength keeping this afloat, but it's almost like you have one last fight left within you to make this happen, to work this out. The Ace of Wands in the Tower is very fiery energy. I'm not going to say much, but I will clarify. This is a lightning bolt, right? This is illumination. This is your crown chakra lighting up and being like, oh shit, why did I not think of this before, right? And the Ace of Wands is, well, it is your sacral chakra at the end of the day. It could be a Kundalini awakening for some of you. And I know those are very difficult to get to. Trust me, I've tried. So some of you, while you are breathing, while you are meditating, while you are quiet within your own soul, it's possible that your chakras are going to start moving. So it's your crown and your sacral that are lighting up here. We will see what this is about. Let's clarify. Why is Judgment here? 9 of Wands again. It's been showing up so much. It's crazy. The 9 of Cups. You have a lot of 9s here, my friend. And the Queen of Swords. You have 9 here as well. 999 does talk about release, right? Of letting go of habits that don't serve you anymore. But with the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands, I am getting that you're very focused on things that bring you joy right now, right? And you're very unapologetically going after them and cutting out what doesn't serve your highest good. And I feel like because you've taken that time to contemplate your future, right? Your wishes, there's a checklist. You know exactly what needs to be on that checklist and what needs to be removed. It's like a filter when you're shopping online, right? It's like a filter. If you're looking, if you just write t-shirt, you're going to get like 5 million results. But you're putting a filter. It needs to be a round neck. It needs to be blue, whatever, right? And that filter is almost getting you exactly what you want without wasting your time. That's the energy I'm getting. And with Judgment, I do feel that this isn't something that came out of the blue. It's something that you planned to bring back to life. Why is the Emperor here? The 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. This permanence that I was talking about, this home, it may not have been permanent in the past after all. It did carry a beautiful quality of reminiscing and nostalgia and your soul being happy, right? But it's somehow your mind, your intellect wasn't sitting very well with it, right? So I was talking about mind, body, soul, or mind, body, spirit, right? I feel like your body and your soul were very happy with whatever this was, but your mind was throwing a tantrum, right? So there's anxiety, there's sleepless nights, and there's this, I don't know what to do kind of energy. But I feel like because the mind is the one throwing a fit, it is possible that your ego was at play here, and or somebody else's, right? Take it how it resonates. The energy can be reversed. But because your ego was trying to call the shots, trying to make the decision, your body and your soul, your spirit had to take a back seat. And you are here watching a tarot reading. I'm pretty sure you're a spiritual person. If you ignore the other two and you prioritize your mind, you can make a mistake sometimes, because your gut isn't really present to help. You may think it's your gut, but it's actually fear. So a lot of you may have made decisions out of fear here, and that may have backfired just a little bit. Why is the Ace of Wands here? We have the Empress, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Saying no to what is not balanced here. I feel with the Ace of Wands, there's a lot of energy and drive within you to make things happen for yourself, right? You're not a lazy person. Even though, well, breathe is here, your mind is still very active. I feel like you're not being lazy here, but you're being very hyper-focused on equilibrium and balance in your life, in your connections, in your work life, right? This could even just be about reward for merit, about how much money you're making versus the hours you're putting in. I feel that there could have been a disbalance here, but you know your worth now. We have the Emperor to the Empress, so it's like regardless of gender, we have feminine and masculine energies both within us. You realizing your worth and you saying no to things that don't balance out the scales is going to serve you more than anything else. And I do feel with the Ace of Wands that, with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups, you're not apologetic about this anymore, right? I know that's not the true meaning of the Ace of Wands, but I'm getting a very sure energy. It's like earlier you may have tried to make excuses and stayed in situations that didn't balance the scales, right? Just because you felt obligated to. You're not doing that anymore because you realize your worth. And I feel like this heavily has to do with your career life, not really love. So walking away from things that have been disappointing. And for some of you with the Ace of Wands, I'm also getting, you may like to, oh, look at what flipped. Oh my God. Whoa. Judgment, the Tower, and the World. Holy, that is crazy. We have 20 and 21. That's the end of the major arcana. There's a lot of power here, man. What was I saying? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, things that have probably kept you really sad, it's like they're out the door. And some of you may be with the Ace of Wands, yes, that's what I was talking about. You may be wanting to start a new creative project, right? Something that lights your fire. Something that keeps all three happy, mind, body, spirit. Something that you can treasure. Very powerful reading. I love this. No wonder we have the Fool here. It's like the universe knows you've done the work, right? It's giving you a brand new leap of faith. The Lovers. I knew this reading was leaning towards love. Taking a brand new leap of faith with a significant other, because there's a promise of forever here. I suddenly got that. I know that is so cliched. But there's a promise of forever here, which is why you're calculating the risks and taking that leap. They were together and I randomly pulled from the deck. I did not even look at the top or the bottom. Something is coming back to life. And it is illuminating you. The Tower can be good or bad. A lot of people have given it a bad rap that, oh, the Tower is going to fall and this is destruction. And no. That's the crown chakra, right? The top of the tree. That's the crown. It's because the universe wants the squirrel to find a new home, a more stable home, a more permanent home. So it's destroying this little hollow tree because it deserves better. I feel that if this is something coming back to life, concerning a relationship. You may have been building on a foundation that was not conducive to the permanence of this connection. Now, the template that you are following here, Scorpio, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers is stable. It is that Emperor energy. It is the 4. Right? This is something you can be proud of. This is that treasure island. I remember a couple of readings ago, maybe your title was the power of, the precious pause or the power of the pause, something like that. So I feel there has been a significant pause here in your connections or even in work here, Scorpio. But yeah, this is a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. And look at you, through all of it, breathing. This is stunning, because that's really difficult to get to. That's Yoda energy, literally. That is true power over self. Something is coming back to life, and this time it's stable. It's permanent. 9 of Wands, okay? 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups. I'm suddenly getting that you're saying no to unwanted opinions. And I don't think this is related to any of these cards. I don't think it's love. You trusting your own opinions and your own thoughts over other people's. You've had enough awakenings, my friend, with those multiple towers and judgments. Your crown chakra has been lit up many, many times. So I feel like that wisdom lies within you. So with this 3 of Cups and the 8 of Wands, I mean, this could be related to your connections, or it could be related to your work, somebody wanting to give advice. But I've been through hell and back. I know exactly what I need to do. I don't need your opinion. Feel like you've gained enough wisdom through pain here, or enough wisdom through struggle here. 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the Sun with the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful energy. Feel like you're trusting the universe over anybody else right now, knowing that it has your back. And if you had the strength to walk away from things that don't serve you anymore, you have the power to do anything. Something flipped over. The King of Cups. That's you, Scorpio. Emotional stability, a very high EQ. The Knight of Cups. Stunning. And the Devil. With strength. I'm glad the strength card showed up, because this talks about taming the beast within. This is about taming the devil. I feel that the concept of love, the template of love within your mind may have been a little disfigured because of past pain, because of maybe even trauma within your family, right? You may have seen a lot of broken relationships. So I feel like when it came to love, to matters of the heart, there was almost like a blurry mirror that you were looking into. It wasn't clear. There's a clarity coming now because of everything that you have experienced in this lifetime. There's a clarity coming about what counts as toxic and what counts as, well, pure and stable. There is a connection here that you're very drawn to with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And I feel like this could be somebody else drawn to you as well, because you have done the difficult job of taming that beast within. I don't know what this beast is. I don't know what this devil is. It could be addictions for some of you. It could be, like I said, that toxic template of love that may have been ingrained into your subconscious mind through childhood. But you're coming into your own. You're formulating your own love language now, which I absolutely love. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords, Justice, Ace of Swords with the Death and Rebirth card. You are very used to change, Scorpio. And I feel like I was talking about, I think I was talking to Pisces about them being a child in a candy store throwing a tantrum because their parents won't give them any candy. I don't think you're like that. I feel like you're very used to rejection. You're very used to pain. You're very used to strife. And that's why you're in this state of breathe. There's no struggle here. You know? That no matter how many towers and judgment cards come about, you're cool, calm, collected. Like a swan gliding on a lake. I really like this energy. And there's a lot of energy of gratitude here, which is probably why you're so protected. You may be given 5 cups, right? 3 of those cups are broken. Why I'm saying that is because I saw the 5 of cups at the bottom of the deck. 3 of those cups are broken, but you know there are 2 cups behind you, very full and very upright. Feel like you're a very glass half full kind of person, or at least you're on your way to getting there, to being that kind of person. This is really nice reading. All right, let's see what your dice have to say. We have Leo, could be dealing with a Leo. You may have Leo heavily in your chart, doesn't have to be, but this is the 5th house and the heart chakra, right? Play, creativity, dancing, romance, dating. Try and lighten up your life a little bit. Pluto can make all our lives very difficult, especially yours, especially till the 20th of January, before Pluto switches signs into Aquarius. It's going to be at 29 degrees of Capricorn, and that's an anaretic degree. It's a very difficult place for Pluto to be in, right? So some of you may be feeling that pain. You may be feeling those tower moments. Breathe through it and allow a little bit of fun into your life. We have the number 7. You could be seeing 777 a lot, which talks about luck and wonderful things being about to happen. And this could also be talking about the 7th house, which is your relationship sector, right? This is long-term commitments coming to fruition. And we have Pluto. I've spoken about Pluto at length, your ruler. This is just a confirmation. So accept those tower moments, embrace them. I feel like you're very used to them at this point, Scorpio, and you're very unshakable when it comes to that. All right, we have the letters J, K, L, G, G again, E, and the letter M. These could be your initials, they could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, just a special mention for those of you who've seen your initials here today. Alright, Scorpio, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.